Hello, everyone, and welcome to Angelic Sky Tarot. I'm sitting outside today and inspired to do a video for you. Uh, his thoughts, what he feels toward you today. So you can think of a partner. It could be your current partner, it could be someone that you dated in the past. Or maybe you have a connection with someone, and so his thoughts about you today. So we will look into this person's thoughts, feelings, emotions. So please picture that person. I'm going to start shuffling the cards, and we'll have three options for you for now. I do appreciate everyone who commented on my previous video. It was very nice to hear your feedback if it resonated. So I do appreciate when you like my videos, or if you comment. It's really wonderful. Today is not as sunny as it was yesterday. It's a little bit more quiet. I can hear birds at the distance. I can also hear some car noise, but that's okay. It's life, and there are all kinds of sounds present in the moment. Nothing is distractive. Nothing is disturbing. So focus on your person, and I will start making your choice selections. We have 1, 2, 3. Pick a choice intuitively. If you need to pause the video, do so. If not, let's begin. I will move 2 positions to the side and start with the first position. Okay, I'm not going to take reversals. So we have Queen of Cups here. So the person is thinking about you today, and thinking about you in an emotional way. He sees you as a Queen of Cups, someone who is very gentle, who is very open, who is sincere, who takes care of them in their relationship, if you're in a relationship, or just as someone who is very genuine. He likes your laughter, he likes conversations with you, he likes your voice. You're someone who is a good, compassionate listener. He sees you as a beautiful queen, and he feels emotions towards you. So let's look more into his thoughts. So it could be your partner. Maybe you're married to that person. There's a family bond. Could be someone you were married before. He's kind of at a still point. He's making some sort of decision right now, and not quite sure what to do about this situation. So let's see what else. So his thoughts, he does see you as his main woman, in his life. You are his empress, you are his inspiration. So possibly, again, you could have children together, you could possibly work together, and have some family projects, or you just work together at a place of work. But he sees you as this unique woman who possesses all the qualities that he's looking for. You're passionate, you're determined, you're clever, you're kind, you're exquisite. So he definitely sees you as a potential partner. He sees you as a potential partner, someone he would like to spend his life with, or be in a relationship, because he sees the potential of building something with you, creating something with you, working with you. Let's see more of his thoughts. So he feels satisfied at the moment about how he thinks about you, or he does have passion towards you. There is sexual arousal towards you. If that person didn't talk to you yet or didn't approach you yet, they do see you as a really good person potentially to date, and they are determined to tell you about their feelings. Okay, so maybe they are afraid to show their feelings toward you, or they don't say it often to you, but in their heart they do like you very much, I'm gonna pick another deck and let's look more into sentimental side of this person, more of the emotions and feelings. So again, we have an Empress here, so he does feel that you're very seductive, very beautiful person, someone who is worth being in a relationship with. And again, Three of Pentacles, he wants to have intimate relationships with you. He loves you. We have a sun here, card of the sun, so there's passion, there's warmth, there's genuine feelings, openness. So he thinks the world of you. He thinks that you can have harmonious relationship. And with the Nine of Swords, he wants to be with you. He definitely wants to be with you. But we also have Nine of Swords and Nine of Wands here. So there could be some obstacles, and I'm trying to see what they can be. Let's get a little bit more clarifications. So he definitely wants to possess you, and he wants to be dominating in this relationship. And he kind of wants to manipulate you in a sense. He is a bit of egoistic, and so he plans something in his mind in order to bring that intimacy. Like, he definitely has this energy that he wants to dominate you. You know, he wants to almost like have you punish you for something. He has this passion inside, and it's hard for him to hide his desire. You know, he's struggling to suppress those feelings. He definitely has, you know, for some reason he's afraid to express all these feelings fully, because here we have Four of Pentacles. So there's something that he is not saying or expressing to you, but desire is there, and he wants to dominate, he wants to possess. So he wants to rule kind of you in a sexual way, and he's thinking about you, and he's suppressing those feelings. So let's get a little bit more clarity to this picture. So there could be possibly right now could be distance between you two, and he is planning to go towards you. He's planning to give that offer to you, to offer the relationship, to offer his companionship, to kind of he wants to come towards you. Yes, I do see that he wants to travel towards you. There's possibly distance for someone who picked position number 1 between you two. He might contact you soon because he has that desire to communicate to you, maybe to write a message, and he's looking for an opportunity to be with you. There is card of a devil, and it shows me that he thinks of you in a possessive like way, and he really desires you intimately, and he possibly wants to play like bondage games with you, or he has a kind of a, again, he wants to be a leader in relationship, and he wants you to kind of be possessed by his temperament. You know, he wants to express and give his love and passion to you fully. He really can't wait to be with you. So he does think of you in a loving way. He wants to offer his cup, his heart, but he wants to dominate. You know, there's an there's an energy of an emperor, the energy of magician, the energy of the sun. So there's like a bit of egoistic, this energy where he wants to be the leader. You know, he wants you to be submissive. So, but yes, he thinks about you, desires you. Definitely you are on his mind, and he sexually desires you and emotionally is very much attached to you. So there's also some of you could be dealing with ex-partners and ex-husbands who are at a distance, or possibly someone at a distance altogether. So I will shuffle the cards and we will look into the second option. And here we have King of Cups. It's interesting, we had Queen of Cups for the first choice, and now King of Cups for the second. So your partner who you're thinking of is a sweet talker. He's definitely a lover. He loves to court women. He is very sensitive. He likes to sweet talk and give you compliments. Usually a very creative person, artistic. People like to be around him. He loves to be entertaining part of the company. Like the attention needs to be on him. So let's see. Is he thinking about you today, and what are his thoughts? So he's definitely thinking about you, and let's see. He thinks of you as an empress, as a worthy woman. He thinks that you are absolutely beautiful and stunning, and that you can make like you're very independent, you're very skillful, you have a lot of things going for you, you're enthusiastic, you could be an entrepreneur, you could be making on a project right now that brings a lot of money. So he admires your taste, admires your position in the society, admires your independence. He does have love towards you. He wants to offer his energy. He's definitely on his mind. Let's see what else he thinks about you. Sometimes he thinks it's difficult to talk to you and to reason with you, and sometimes he feels like he is not understood by you. He wants to offer something to you, but he feels like it's very difficult to reach you. So in his thoughts, he feels like he cannot approach you right now, and he has to wait things out. He feels like you will be very defensive if he comes towards you, or you will get angry, or you will not accept his offer, or you will reject him in some way. He thinks of you as a very grounded woman, very prosperous, and maybe he feels maybe he's lacking in the money department, like you are more successful and you're more independent and you have a lot more to offer. You're like, you could be a mother-like figure, somebody who takes care of everyone, and so he feels like he might not live up to your expectations. So although he thinks about you, he feels like he is in stagnation and he cannot make a move towards you, that you will definitely refuse his offer, that you will be disinterested, you will ignore his messages, his approaches. So at this moment he's kind of exiting out of this situation. But let's look into his thoughts. Let's look into his, excuse me, not thoughts, but emotions. Some cards fell down and we'll pick them up later, but I'm gonna pull some. So you are, there's a second time that Temperance comes out. So there's definitely was an argument or some sort of disagreement or bitterness between you two. And right now things are cooling down a little bit, and maybe you can think of each other again without anger, or possibly something happened, or there a choice or decision that needed to be made. But with Three of Chalices, I mean, he really desires and wants you, and he misses your energy, he misses your body, he misses foreplay, he wants to kiss you, he wants you to be in his arms. But he, again, I have a King of Cups, and King of Cups here, it's a very interesting picture. You see him sitting, being all dominant, being all relaxed, and you just like kind of pleasing him and being his slave, So yeah, he wants to show you that he's the man. He wants to have all attention on him, and he just wants you to kind of succumb to his desires, and you being his servant. You're doing a lot of work around the household. You know, you're taking care of a lot of responsibilities, and his part is just to enjoy your company. You know, his part is just to bring pleasure to you. But I think since this is one of his major talents, that's what he can offer to you, you know, just kind of like emotional foreplay, comfort, but not a lot of stability or pentacles or determination. So he almost feels like he's in competition with you, like he wants to prove that he's more worthy, that he is more, he can bring more to the table than you think, that he can hold some responsibilities, you know, that you might lay on him. But in reality, I think he is a bit immature, and again, we have Two of Swords, so he just wishes that you would pay more attention and see more value in him. He dreams about you. You are his star. You know, so there could be distance between you two right now, and in separation. He dreams about your touch. He definitely thinks about you in an erotic way. You are his dream. You know, there's distance between you two. So it could have been that a relationship ended in a while, and you guys haven't seen each other, but you're still in each other's thoughts, and there's still this competition in the energy. It's like he sees you doing well, he sees you prosper and being able to provide for yourself, and that kind of makes him upset in a sense, because he might not be doing as well, and he wants to be seen by you as this valuable and capable person. So let's see. Yeah, I almost see that there was kind of end to the relationship, and you guys turned away from each other, and really there's a lot of hurtful feelings between you two. You turned your backs, you know, towards each other, and there was sneakiness possibly, and maybe he wasn't faithful, and maybe that's what ended the relationship, and you feel really offended. You feel really bitter, and in a sense you're curious about him, but I don't think you would really accept him back. You could have been married again, because we have the card of Judgment. So it's definitely a karmic relationship if you were not a family. So there's it's a karmic relationship, and you're going through a lot of lessons together about being able to stay in your own energy, being able to stay strong in your values, and although you have feelings for each other, you have to you know, one person cannot give too much of themselves to another person. There has to be like equal reciprocity in a relationship in order for it to be healthy. And it seems like a man just wants to dominate you and worship you, and he does want your attention, and he absolutely desires you, you know, but you might be more disinterested in him because something happened in the past that broke your heart, or you kind of lost hope in this relationship. There's disappointment in you. So let's see. So again, I'm seeing some manipulations from his side, and he's trying not to show his true feelings to you, although they do you know, they are there in his heart. He really desires you. I'm not necessarily seeing true love, but I do see that he absolutely knows that you're a fabulous person, and you're quite successful, and you're quite capable, and you're very attractive, and that makes him almost like jealous, or he's in competition with you. So his true desire is like to possess you, and he wants for you to recognize value in him, his importance, his you know, good qualities, that you lost somebody really good, you know, and you will regret it someday. So he's very protective. He's definitely not showing his true feelings, and right now he if you communicate with him sometime, he could seem very harsh, you know. So he sees that you are not kind of approachable, and he is making a choice, kind of whether to let go of this relationship, but it seems like you're still kind of stuck in his mind. There's definitely thoughts about you, and whatever this relationship brought, it kicked you both in transformation. It kicked you both into growth, into maturing, and he's growing out of this flirtatious king, you know, and is getting a lesson, you know, a lesson of wisdom about relationships, about respect, about being grounded in this world, about pulling his weight. So there's something, some parts of his personality are dying out, and he is maturing and going through transformation. And for you too, it was kind of karmic lessons that you needed to go through in order to become stronger and more independent and realize your personal value. So hopefully this was helpful. Let me know if that resonated with you. And let's go to the position number 3. And we have Four of Wands here. So Four of Wands is the card of stability, of a happy household, of like a celebration. So I see a couple in the middle of the card and doing something together. So it could be someone who you were with in a stable relationship, and they're connected by a certain task, or so you like to do something together. And so he's kind of, I'm sure he's thinking about you. Let's just look for more cards. He absolutely thinks about you. He adores you. He knows you're a wonderful and beautiful person. You could be thinking about your current partner, or maybe about your husband or your lover. So he, let's see. Okay. So the person has very kind of passionate feelings toward you. He has a lot of thoughts about you, you know, and they kind of dominate, you know, when he thinks about you. Like, out of all women in his life, you are the most bright one, you are the most dominant one. He sees you as beautiful, as strong, as capable, as independent. However, I do see the heartbreak there. So there's possibly miscommunication between you two, and there's inner struggle in him, like he's trying to prove a point to you. Maybe you guys had a quarrel, or you're not talking to each other, or maybe you're kind of arguing right now. He wishes, he's kind of hurt by this, whatever is happening right now. He's hurting his like thoughts, and he is trying to forgive you, or just mend it in his head with his thoughts. So he feels more stable about the whole situation with you. So he's making a decision. He's standing at a still point still, you know, and he wants to offer you something. He wants to offer maybe communication, or maybe you need to talk about money. So there's a conversation that needs to happen, and he's waiting for the right opportunity. He's waiting for the right time to speak to you about this. So I do see that conversation needs to happen between you two, and it needs to be a sincere and honest one, because there's a lot of worry in his thoughts about you. He has a lot of like sleepless nights and headaches. So there's definitely in his mind, or possibly in his words, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of worry, a lot of confusion. He doesn't know what to do next. He's looking for some sort of a resolution opportunity, but there's inner fight and a struggle in him right now. You know, he finds you absolutely attractive and absolutely beautiful and worthy, but let's look into his emotional feelings. So he worries that the relationship is over. He worries that you're bored with him, maybe, or that you kind of are disinterested in his interest in you, and he wants to be intimate with you. He wants to be the seducer, you know. He loves you, because we have Ace of Chalices, so there are definitely genuine feelings. His cup is full, like, towards you. He really wants to be passionate with you. And but there's also a card about a choice. So for some people, although he feels passionately about you, but something possibly happened in the past about three-person involvement. I don't know, maybe you're his wife, and he possibly, you know, cheated with someone, and that put a lot of kind of misunderstanding, you know, and hurtful feelings. Or maybe you cheated on him, so there's definitely a broken heart there, and it could have been because of another person's involvement, but I can't tell from these cards who cheated on whom, but it is a possibility that that scenario happened. Not for everyone, you know, so there's just some sort of choice that needs to happen, you know. He does have genuine feelings, however, towards you, and he does want to be intimate with you again. He can't wait to come close to you again. Yes, I do see a woman, like the energy of a woman being more resistant. Like, I think he's afraid that you shutting door in this relationship, and I think you broke his heart, or you don't want him anymore. Like, you don't want him anymore, no matter how much he tries to be with you. Like, you're just rejecting his attention. So, and I think you being more wise and more manipulative, more dominating in this relationship, you have the upper hand. You have that ability to say, yes, you know, we're going to be together, or no, we're not going to be together. And he knows that he doesn't mind to be with you, but it's in your hands. You know, the relationship is in your hands. He's ready to be with you, you know, intimate at any moment, you know. So he's definitely dreaming about you, and he wants to flirt with you, and he wants to please you. He definitely wants to please you. He has these beautiful erotic thoughts. Again, I'm seeing some distance for some of you. You could be at a distance, and at some point you had a household together. So it looks like the relationship is at a still point right now. For some of you, it ended, you know. For some of you, there is a chance to start it all over, and the chance is in the hands of a woman, you know. If she makes a decision that she wants the man back, he will be back, because he does love her. There's love, and the healing can occur, you know. The healing can happen for this couple, but also he's not making any actions at this point. He's just afraid. He's just staying still and kind of praying about it. Yes, he's afraid that his attempts to come closer to a woman or make his offer, they might be rejected. So yes, he's thinking about you today, and yeah, but there's a heartbreak somewhere in there that is making it difficult for him. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if these readings resonate with you. I do enjoy doing them for you. Yes, thank you, and hopefully we'll see each other soon again. Take care.